Georgetown. I'm Beverly Enos, and you are watching Spotlight Georgetown. You can find us Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. on your cable station. Now, today we're going to talk about the Special Olympics, and we have two people with us. We have Terry Kelty, who is from Georgetown, and then we have A.J. Jenkins, and we're going to talk to each one of them for different aspects of the Special Olympics. Terry.
Hello.
We met years and years ago.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, you live in Georgetown.
Yes, I do.
And how long have you been here?
I have lived in Georgetown for 28 years on Nelson Avenue, and I lived 2 years on Elm Street before that, so a total of 30 years.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, you've been involved in Georgetown as well in other things.
Yes. Well, my kids grew up here. They're now 30, almost 30 and 31. They're both teachers. My daughter's a special ed teacher. My son's a phys ed teacher. He's also the varsity coach here in town. So we're very involved in the town of Georgetown. We raised our family here. Great place to raise a family. So I love Georgetown, and we're still here.
And you and I met in Women of Today.
Yes.
Many, many moons ago.
Right, we did.
So
we did.
It's been town participation is kind of big for those of us that come from Georgetown.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Now, how long has your affiliation with Special Olympics been?
Oh, for as long as I can remember. I've been employed with Special Olympics almost 25 years, but I started as a volunteer before that. I was a volunteer coach, and I ran a local program, which is something AJ's involved in, which is a cluster of our athletes within the community.
Now, why did you decide to do that just from the beginning?
Well, I went to school for therapeutic recreation, and I just jumped around and worked with different populations, and I just fell in love with folks with intellectual disabilities and the whole inclusion movement. So here I am, 30 years later, still working with Special Olympics, but I love it.
Then you get lucky enough to get a job.
Yes.
Instead of volunteering.
Yes.
Now, originally your office was in Danvers.
Correct. That was our state headquarters. We had an office in Danvers, and 9 years ago we moved to Marlborough, Mass. We built a building there.
Big commute.
Yes, it is, but I still do a lot within the community, so I don't necessarily have to drive there every single day. But we built a building in the middle of the state, so it would be access to everyone. We're a state organization. We have a full gymnasium there, so it's good for our athletes to come and work out, and we can hold coaches' trainings and that kind of thing.
Okay, now I understand this is a big anniversary year.
Correct. This is our 50th anniversary. Actually, it will be 50 years next year in Massachusetts, but it's 50 years for the movement. It was started in 1968 at Soldiers Field in Chicago by Eunice Kennedy Shriver. She had a sister with intellectual disabilities, and she got tired of seeing her on the sidelines, so she started as a backyard program, and now we are a worldwide movement.
Wow, worldwide.
Yes, worldwide. We're in every single state in about 120 countries.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that big.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I had a friend that was a caretaker of another Special Olympian, and I used to go watch some of his games, and he was a TOPS member as well, Take Off Pound Sensibly. And the doctor said, because of his losing weight, he was actually an international division winner for weight loss. He lived about an extra 8 years, and I was his stage escort for all of these things. And I learned to sign so that I could speak with him. But I used to go to all of his games and his meets, and he loved participating. He just loved it.
Yes.
He used to live to go to the games and participate, and the friendships that he formed and all of that. Now, how many sports do they have?
We have 23 different sports. We have, of the 23, 19 are unified, which is folks with and without disabilities. We are a big inclusion program. We do a lot of inclusion in the schools now through sport. And we have over 12,000 athletes just in Massachusetts.
So you have people with the disabilities and without playing together?
Correct. And they play against other teams of equal age and ability. We have basketball, flag football, soccer, volleyball. A lot of our team sports are unified. We have unified divisions.
Okay, do you have singular sports?
Yes, we have track and field, aquatics, tennis, gymnastics, equestrian. I'm trying to remember them all off the top of my head.
No. So you have both.
Yes.
And
We have both individual sports and team sports. We have both traditional sports which are teams made up of people with just intellectual disabilities, and we have unified sports
Okay.
of people with folks with and without disabilities, athletes as we call them.
Boys and girls?
Yep.
Men
Our-
and women? Ages?
Correct.
Age ranges?
We have a young athletes program, which is from 2 to 7-year-olds. So
Really?
our youngest athlete is 2. It's more motor development and an
Okay.
introduction to Special Olympics. And then our upper athlete is 95 years old, and he's a bowler.
Okay. 95 and he's bowling?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Good for him. Okay, AJ, your turn.
Hi.
Now, where are you from?
I am originally from Haverhill.
And your full name is not AJ. Your full name is what?
Andrew Joseph Jenkins.
Okay, so that's where the AJ comes from.
Yeah.
Now, who is your provider?
That is Kirk Olson.
Okay, and that's who you live with.
Yes.
Okay, and his mother brought you here today,
Yes.
right? And you spend a lot of time with her too.
Uh-huh.
And that's Sue Wolfendale. That's how
Yeah.
I met you, through Sue.
Yep.
Now, what do you get being a part of the Special Olympics?
Being a part of the Special Olympics is basically teamwork, strategy, fun, and it's not all about winning. It's mostly about having fun and doing what you can.
Okay, and the friendships that come from it?
Yes, friendships too.
Now, what sports do you play?
Well, I missed softball this year because I had to skip it, but this year I'm actually playing flag football.
Okay, so flag, is that your favorite? You
That's one
flag-
of my most favorites, yeah.
Okay. I understand you like to bowl, but you don't do that with Special Olympics, do you?
No, actually I have this coming next Wednesday. I might be on a bowling league,
Oh, good.
professional.
Wow, good for you. So you really like to bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, but you play flag football on a team. Now, what's
Yeah.
the name of the team?
I don't know. They're different teams, and
Okay,
and basically it's either Hawks, Angels, or just the regular Stars.
okay, so you're part of a STARS, it says STARS program provides.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
And they might
the
have
general
multiple
team.
teams.
Okay,
Lots of our programs have multiple teams within their program.
so the STARS are just the Haverhill area that you play with.
Yes.
Now, you have a work program as well, so you go to work every day.
Yes, I work at a farm.
Okay, and what do you do at the farm?
Well, the first thing I want to do when I get there is basically I work with the birds, the chickens, the ducks, the hens, and it's my job to take care of them. So when I first get in there, I collect the eggs, clean the stall, give them food, and give them water.
Okay, so you take good care of the birds.
Yeah.
Did the birds come to you when you go
Um,
in there? Chickens
not
and
the
stuff
roost-
usually aren't really friendly birds, but
Not the rooster or the hen, but there's one chicken that actually comes up to you and eats right out of your hand.
really,
His name is Biggie.
that's pretty cool.
Like if you put bread, get bread like this, you peck at it and eat it right out of your hand.
Okay, now something about a cafe. Do you work at a cafe as well?
I am working at a cafe, but that's not until we move to the new program.
Okay, and that'll be coming up shortly.
Yes.
Now, you've been raising money this spring. When I met you, we were doing a yard sale in my yard
Yes.
for tops, and you were doing a lemonade stand.
Lemonade and iced tea stand, yep.
Yep, and that was to raise money for one of your teams.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you do with the money once you raise it?
We're actually putting it towards equipment.
Towards equipment?
For the Special Olympics.
For the Special Olympics and the team that you're on
Yeah.
for the flag football?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I did this year, I live in a golf course.
Yes.
And I told you, you were there when I did this.
Yeah.
I live in a golf course and I get everybody's golf balls in my backyard. So I collected the golf balls and I put them out on a table with a sign and egg cartons. So I've been selling golf balls this summer for $5 a dozen, and with a sign that says $5 donation to Special Olympics, and when that sign kind of got wet and went away, the next sign said $5 donation to AJ and Special Olympics. So this is to help you buy cleats and to help some of the other people on your team
Thank you
to
very
buy
much.
cleats. So that's the donation for your Special Olympics. Now you also like to help people doing other things. What else do you like to do?
Well, when my provider's gone somewhere, he hasn't had enough time to clean his house. So I end up doing it to help him out.
Okay. And then you help Sue in her gardens?
Yes, I basically help her put mulch down,
Okay.
and I also help with the garden if she needs it.
And she said you also help at the Bellevue Church. She has a
Yes.
thrift shop there.
Yes.
And what else do you do there for her?
I handle the men's pants and customer service.
Okay. So you take care of all of that. And she said sometimes you wait on the customers, and then you help her when there are where things are, and you work as security when there's
Yes.
a rummage sale.
When we have
Busy guy.
Yeah.
when we have a rummage sale, basically people try to take advantage of you and put stuff in the bag and walk right out. We actually had that last time, so Sue came up with an idea, maybe I could be a security guard, and I just wander around making sure people don't steal, and if they have any questions about how much it costs, I tell them basically the answer.
Okay. Now I understand you're going to have a big day tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow is my 30th birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Thank
So it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Now, Terry, we're going to go back to you for a while. Now, for Special Olympics, how do people donate other than doing something like
Right,
this
right.
individually with someone?
I think it's important just to note that there's no cost to our athletes to participate. It's completely free for them. So
Okay.
money, raising money is really important so we can buy uniforms and pay for facilities and that kind of thing. So we have a lot of special events that people can be part of. We have in Peabody in December, we have what's called the Jolly Jaunt, which is a fun 5K race walk that has a lot of food afterwards. You can also just make general donations by going to our website, which
Okay.
is www.specialolympicsma.org.
Okay.
And it has all our events listed. We have a big police support throughout the Commonwealth as far as our Torch Run program. They're the biggest funder.
Torch One?
Torch Run, our
Torch
Torch Run
Run.
program, which is our law enforcement, and they're one of our bigger supporters financially throughout the state.
Okay, so people can donate lots of ways.
Just lots of ways. If you go to our website, there's lots of, it will say events. You can look at the different events. You can give a general donation. You can support an individual like AJ and his specific team.
Right, that's what this is going to do. This is
Correct.
going to go to
It's going to go
cleats and
specifically
equipment
to his team.
So,
We like the money to stay locally.
right.
Any money that's donated through a local community, we like to keep that money within the community for the athletes in that community.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Because these are the kids that we know
Right.
and that we like to take
Exactly.
care of.
And
Oh, kids and I say kids.
Yeah.
Kids and
Athletes.
adults.
Yep.
Yep.
And there's lots of Georgetown athletes that participate in the Haverhill Stars program. We also have a program in Newburyport. So it's more community-based in the sense that it isn't everyone from Haverhill participating in Haverhill. They draw from the surrounding communities.
Okay. So the Haverhill team would be Haverhill, Georgetown, Groveland.
Amesbury, Groveland, yep.
Okay.
They kind of go where the sport that they have interest in is. So Haverhill Stars is big. They do a lot of sports. They have a big flag football program. They have a big basketball program. They do track and field. I don't know if you guys still do aquatics. You used to do aquatics. So, but say you want to do equestrian. We have a program that offers equestrian out of Ironstone Farm and Windrush Farm.
Okay. So the participants go wherever the
They can go to different
events go
programs
to.
based on what their interest in sport is.
Okay.
Haverhill happens to be a big program that has a lot of different sports, so there's a lot to offer there.
And there are often a lot of different towns and cities within the Haverhill area.
Yep.
So that would make a lot of sense.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you also play basketball, right, AJ?
Yeah, I did last year.
Yeah. Which one do you like better, football or basketball?
Football. I'm not too good at basketball.
What's not to love about football? Football's unified.
Right.
Yes, all of our teams are unified, and one of our sites is Gillette Stadium.
Really?
So that's where our state tournament is. We have Gillette Stadium in Franklin High School. So we try to alternate years so every team has a chance to play on Gillette. And they run through the helmet, and they are a big part of right on
Wow.
Gillette. So what's not to love about flag football, right?
Right.
That sounds
The
like a lot of
venues are
fun.
fantastic.
Yeah. Have we missed anything that you
Well,
care
I
to
just
share?
wanted to also just mention this coming weekend is our Tournament of Champions out in the Marlboro area.
Okay.
We will be doing cycling, bocce, softball. Am I missing a sport? Golf. So that will be this coming weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So if you're in the area,
Okay.
it's
We'll let you
up
know.
495. It's not that as far as you think. It's about an hour from here. Come on out and check us out. And our Summer Games is our biggest event, and that's in Boston in June.
Okay. That's what I used to go to for my
Yep.
friend. I used
Yep.
to go to the summer games with him.
But we have a lot of competitions.
Yeah.
We have over 100 competitions a year, and like I said, over 12,000 athletes. So
Yeah.
we are busy. You could have something to do every day with Special Olympics if you'd like to.
So you are always looking for volunteers.
Yes,
How do people
always.
volunteer?
Again, also go to our website. We have a lot of great information on there, how to get involved as an athlete, a volunteer, a coach, a unified partner, how to donate, how to recycle your car. If you want to donate that to us, there's a lot of information on there, and it's pretty easy to navigate.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Recycle your car.
Yeah.
If you don't know how
Yeah,
else to get rid of
donate
your
it.
car.
Yep, yep,
That works.
yep.
That
And
works.
the money gets donated back to us after they do whatever they do with the car.
Oh, that sounds neat. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, AJ.
you very
It was
much.
nice to see you again. Thank you for coming on. I love the Stars t-shirt.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, Beverly,
Thank
for
you,
having us
Terry.
very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Terry.
you.
So, if you're looking for something to do to donate your time or your money, think of the Special Olympics and check out their website. I'm Beverly Enos. This is Spotlight Georgetown. Check us out. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Thank you for joining us today. Bye for now.